Have you ever felt like every door in your life has been closed? You prayed, you believed, you waited, but instead of opportunities, you saw rejection. Instead of open paths, you saw walls. Maybe you applied for something and were denied. Maybe a relationship ended. Maybe a dream you held tightly seemed to collapse right in front of you. But what if those closed doors were not your final story? What if God was not rejecting you, but redirecting you? There is a powerful truth that many people forget. When God decides to open a door in your life, no human power, no enemy, no circumstance, and no limitation can close it. The world may say impossible, but heaven says it is already prepared. Today I want to speak to the person who feels stuck, the person who feels forgotten, and the person who is wondering if their breakthrough will ever come. Because the message is clear. God is opening a door that no one can shut. But here is the important part. You must understand how God opens these doors. Why He sometimes allows closed seasons first, and what you must do to walk through the opportunity He is preparing for you. So stay with me, because what you are about to hear may change the way you see your struggles, your delays, and even your future. Let us look at 5 powerful truths about the door God is opening in your life. One of the hardest things in life is accepting when a door closes. When something we wanted so badly does not work out, our first reaction is disappointment. We ask, why did this happen? Why did God allow this? But many times, the closed door is actually God protecting you from something that was never meant for you. Think about it. We see only a small part of the road ahead, but God sees the entire journey. What looks like a great opportunity to us may lead to pain, distraction, or destruction later. So God, in His love, sometimes closes the door. It may feel like rejection, but it is actually redirection. Many people waste years crying over doors God intentionally closed. They keep trying to force something that heaven has already rejected. But when you trust God, you begin to understand that every closed door is guiding you toward the right one. Faith means believing that God is working even when you do not understand the process. When one door closes, heaven is not empty. God is preparing another door, one that fits your calling, one that aligns with His purpose, and one that will bring blessings far greater than what you lost. So instead of focusing on what ended, begin to prepare your heart for what God is about to open. Many people believe their future depends on the approval of others. They think success comes only if the right people like them, support them, or recommend them. But when God opens a door, human approval is not the deciding factor. People may underestimate you. They may say you are not qualified. They may say you do not have the right background, the right education, or the right connections. But God does not operate by human systems. Throughout history, God has opened doors for people who seemed unlikely by the standards of the world. Doors opened for shepherds, fishermen, and ordinary individuals who simply believed in Him. Why? Because God is not limited by human opinions. When God decides it is your season, the door will open, even if people tried to block you. Opportunities will appear where there were none before. Favor will come from unexpected places. This is why faith is so powerful. Faith allows you to stand confidently even when others doubt you. You may not see the door yet. Others may not see it either. But God already knows where it is, and at the right time, He will open it. And when He does, no person will have the authority to close it. Even though God opens doors, faith is what positions you to walk through them. Faith is not just believing that something good might happen someday. Faith is living with the expectation that God is actively working on your behalf right now. When you live with faith, you stop speaking defeat. You stop saying nothing will ever change. Instead, you begin declaring that your situation is temporary. Faith changes your mindset. It allows you to see possibilities where others see limitations. It gives you the courage to keep moving forward even when circumstances look discouraging. And something powerful happens when faith grows in your heart. Your vision begins to change. You start preparing for opportunities that have not yet appeared. You start improving yourself. You start praying with greater confidence. In other words, you begin acting like the door is already opening. This is important because when God opens the door, you must be ready to step into it. Opportunities often come suddenly. The moment you have been waiting for may arrive faster than you expect. And if you are prepared, that moment can change the entire direction of your life. Faith prepares you for the door before it even appears. One of the most surprising things about breakthrough seasons is that they are often preceded by intense challenges. Just when it feels like something good should happen, problems seem to increase. Doubts grow stronger. Obstacles appear bigger. This is the moment when many people give up. But what they do not realize is that opposition is often a sign that something important is about to happen. When you are close to your breakthrough, the pressure may increase. The enemy may try to discourage you. Circumstances may test your patience. But these moments are not meant to destroy your faith. They are meant to strengthen it. Think of it like the final moments before sunrise. The night often feels darkest just before the light appears. If you quit during this stage, you may miss the door God is about to open. But if you continue believing, if you continue praying, and if you continue trusting God, you will soon see the situation change. And when the door opens, you will understand why the struggle was necessary. It prepared you for the blessing. When the door finally opens, it is important that you step through it with courage. Sometimes the opportunity God gives you will feel bigger than you expected. It may require you to leave your comfort zone. It may require you to trust God in new ways. But remember, if God opened the door, He will also give you the strength to walk through it. Do not let fear stop you. Do not allow doubt to convince you that you are not ready. The same God who opened the door will guide you on the other side. Your responsibility is simply to say yes. Yes to the opportunity. Yes to the calling. Yes to the future God is placing in front of you. Because when God opens a door that no one can shut, it is not just about success, it is about purpose. It is about stepping into the life God designed for you. And the amazing truth is this: the door God is opening for you may not only change your life, it may also change the lives of many others who will be blessed through you. So keep believing, keep praying, keep moving forward, because the door is closer than you think. One of the most difficult experiences in life is watching a door close in front of you. It may be an opportunity you prayed for, a relationship you hoped would last, or a dream you worked hard to achieve. When that door closes, it can feel like rejection. It can feel like failure. You may begin asking painful questions. Why did this happen to me? Why did God allow this? Did I do something wrong? These thoughts can fill your heart with confusion and disappointment. But there is a powerful truth that many people do not immediately understand. Sometimes the door that closes is actually God's protection over your life. God sees what we cannot see. Our vision is limited to the present moment, but God sees the entire future. He sees the consequences of every path and every decision. What may look like a wonderful opportunity to us might lead to pain, distraction, or even destruction later on. Because He loves us, God sometimes closes doors that would ultimately harm us. At the moment it happens, it feels painful. It feels unfair. But later, when we look back, we often realize that God was protecting us from something we did not understand. Think about how many people have chased opportunities that looked perfect at first, but later brought stress, regret, and brokenness. Many times, people pray for something, but they are only seeing the surface. God sees the hidden details. He sees the motives of people involved. He sees the challenges that lie ahead. When He closes a door, it is not always punishment. Many times, it is divine protection. There are moments in life when we try very hard to force a door open. We push, we struggle, and we become frustrated because nothing works. The more we try, the more resistance we feel. Instead of peace, we experience constant pressure. This is often a sign that God is guiding us in another direction. When God closes a door, human effort cannot permanently open it. You may push for a while, but eventually you will realize that the path is blocked. However, the story does not end with a closed door. When God closes one path, He is often preparing another path that is better, safer, and more aligned with His purpose for your life. But here is the challenge. Many people spend so much time crying over the door that closed that they fail to notice the door God is preparing in front of them. Disappointment can blind us. When we focus only on what we lost, we cannot see what God is about to give. But faith changes our perspective. Faith reminds us that God's plan is always greater than our understanding. Even when something does not work out the way we hoped, God is still guiding our steps. Sometimes, the delay between the closed door and the open door can feel long. During this season, God is often working on our hearts. He is building our character. He is strengthening our faith. He is preparing us for something bigger than we imagined. Preparation seasons are not always comfortable, but they are necessary. Imagine someone receiving a great opportunity before they are ready to handle it. Without preparation, the blessing can become a burden. That is why God sometimes allows a waiting season. He uses that time to shape us into the person who can carry the responsibility of the door He is about to open. When you begin to trust God in this way, your perspective starts to change. Instead of seeing closed doors as failures, you begin to see them as guidance. Instead of feeling abandoned, you realize that God is actively directing your life. Every no is moving you closer to the right yes. There will come a moment in the future when you look back and understand why certain doors had to close. The opportunity that once disappointed you will no longer seem important because you will see the greater path God prepared for you. What once felt like rejection will reveal itself as protection. So when a door closes, do not lose hope. Do not assume that your future has ended. Trust that God is guiding you even when you cannot see the full picture. The door that closed was never the final destination. It was only part of the journey that leads to the door God truly intends for your life. And when that door opens, you will realize that God knew exactly what He was doing all along. Many people live their lives believing that their future depends on the approval of others. They think that if the right people support them, recommend them, or believe in them, then their dreams will succeed. But if people reject them or ignore them, they assume their opportunities are gone. This way of thinking can create fear and insecurity because it places your destiny in the hands of human opinions. But when God opens a door in your life, that door does not depend on human approval. Human beings have limitations. People often judge based on appearances, past mistakes, social status, education, or personal preferences. Someone might reject you simply because they misunderstand you. Another person might overlook your potential because they cannot see your gifts. There are times when people make decisions based on jealousy, competition, or selfish motives. If your destiny depended only on human approval, many doors would remain permanently closed. But God does not operate according to the same system as people. God sees beyond what others see. While people focus on qualifications, God looks at the heart. While people focus on your past, God focuses on your purpose. And when God decides that it is your time to step into an opportunity, no human opinion can permanently block it. There are moments in life when you may feel underestimated. Perhaps people around you believe you are not capable enough. Maybe they think you do not have the right experience, the right background, or the right connections. Sometimes people speak words that try to limit your future. They may say things like, "You will never succeed," or "Someone else is better suited for that." These words can be painful, and if you listen to them too much, they can weaken your confidence. However, faith reminds us that our destiny is not controlled by human voices. When God opens a door, He has the power to place you in the right place at the right time. Opportunities can appear in unexpected ways. The very people who once doubted you may suddenly recognize your value. Situations can change in ways that no one predicted. There are countless stories of individuals who were ignored, rejected, or overlooked by others. Yet, they eventually stepped into incredible opportunities. The reason this happens is simple. God's plan is stronger than human judgment. When heaven decides to move in your life, the limitations created by people cannot stop it. This does not mean that people will always support you immediately. In fact, many times the door God opens will surprise those around you. Some may even question how the opportunity appeared. But what matters is not their understanding, it is God's decision. Faith allows you to live with confidence, even when others doubt you. Instead of seeking constant approval, you begin to focus on your relationship with God and your obedience to His guidance. When your trust is in God, rejection from people no longer destroys your hope. It may hurt for a moment, but it does not define your future. Another powerful truth is that God often uses unexpected channels to open doors. Sometimes, the person who helps you the most is someone you never imagined meeting. Sometimes, the opportunity comes from a place you never considered. This is because God is not limited by the systems we understand. He can create opportunities where none existed before. When you truly believe this, you stop living in fear of rejection. You stop trying to please everyone. Instead, you focus on growing, learning, and preparing yourself for the moment when God opens the right door. And when that moment arrives, it becomes clear that the opportunity was not the result of human favor alone. It was the result of divine timing. God arranged the circumstances. He aligned the right people. He created the path that no one else could create. That is why the door God opens is so powerful. It stands firm because it was not built on human approval. It was established by God's purpose. And when God establishes something in your life, no person has the authority to shut it. Faith is one of the most powerful forces in a believer's life, because it positions the heart and mind to receive what God is preparing. Many people say they believe in God, but true faith goes beyond simple belief. Faith shapes the way you think, the way you speak, and the way you respond to the situations around you. When you understand that God is opening a door no one can shut, faith becomes the key that prepares you to recognize that door and walk through it when the moment arrives. Too often, people wait until they see clear evidence before they begin to believe that something good will happen. They want proof first, and only after seeing the opportunity do they feel confident. But faith works in the opposite direction. Faith believes before the evidence appears. Faith trusts that God is working even when circumstances seem unchanged. This kind of faith creates an atmosphere in your life where hope remains alive even during difficult seasons. When a person loses faith, everything begins to look impossible. A small problem appears like a giant obstacle. A temporary delay begins to feel like a permanent defeat. Negative thoughts start to dominate the mind, and soon the person begins to speak words of discouragement. They say things like, "Nothing ever works for me," or "My situation will never change." These words slowly shape their expectations, and their vision for the future becomes smaller and darker. But when faith grows inside your heart, something powerful begins to change. Your perspective starts to shift. Instead of focusing only on the problems around you, you begin to focus on the promises of God. Instead of expecting failure, you begin expecting breakthrough. Faith lifts your eyes beyond the present moment and helps you see the possibility of a different future. Faith also changes the way you prepare for life. When you truly believe that God is opening a door for you, you begin preparing even before the opportunity appears. You start improving your skills, strengthening your character, and deepening your relationship with God. You begin organizing your life with the expectation that something significant is coming. This preparation is important because when the door opens, you must be ready to step into it. Opportunities often arrive suddenly. A chance meeting, an unexpected invitation, or a new responsibility can appear without warning. If a person has not been preparing through faith, they may hesitate or doubt themselves when the moment arrives. Fear may whisper that they are not ready and they might step back instead of stepping forward. But someone who has been living in faith recognizes that moment as part of God's plan. They move forward with confidence because they trust the one who opened the door. Faith also protects your heart during seasons of waiting. Waiting can be one of the most difficult parts of the journey. When time passes and nothing seems to change, discouragement tries to enter your mind. You may begin wondering if your prayers are being heard or if your dreams are too big. But faith reminds you that God's timing is perfect. The delay does not mean denial. Often, it simply means preparation.